Welcome, welcome, yogis. As you join this evening, whew, this day flew by, and I promise I had all good intentions to sit at my desk, but that did not happen. Maybe a little bit, but many other things, phone conversations, and supporting one another. So, anyway. Welcome here this evening, and check in if you can. If you are out there, let me know you're here to practice. It's kind of nice to know that we're supporting each other, and a little hello is always helpful. So as we gather, let's see. Perfect. We're gonna have a little bit of a more challenging practice tonight as we're going to bring elements of balance in. And as we take these balancing kind of poses, stretches, really important to remain calm, right? So yoga teaches us so much. It really teaches us to find a sense of calm amongst the storms of life, right? As life keeps coming at us, we try and learn to breathe and feel centered and feel a sense of ease. Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you. Thanks for checking in. And so important. I know the practice has taught me so much. I'm very high energy, and sometimes that kind of gets away from me. And so often the practice of yoga, the practice of breathing, and just calming back into my body has just saved me in so many ways. And again, not a perfect being, but to be able to recognize the times that we can draw back into a place of calm, a place of ease, even as we're being challenged. So tonight, keeping that in mind as we take some of these later standing challenging poses. You're like, oh my God, what's to come? So I hope you enjoy the practice tonight. And of course, most importantly, take care of you, modify as you move, and make the practice about you. All right? So I think I'm leaving my glasses on tonight. Beautiful. So as we begin, just taking your first couple of moments just to drop in here. So finding your seat, shifting the sit bones side to side, and just noticing how that feels in your body. And just take a few moments just to drop in, right? As we drop into this practice this evening, giving ourselves time to just let the crazies of the day, right, strip away. And all of that to do, that action of to doing, that external of the world. Let that all begin to slip away and take this pause to come into yourself, come into this practice, this physical practice of yoga, but also remembering that mindful practice. And just let your body settle. Let your body pause into a peaceful place, calming before we begin. Letting go. Letting go. And letting go. And just feel your body settling in. Feel the muscles of the face relaxing, the temples, the eyebrows, the eyelids, the jaw, the lips, and let those shoulders just melt down the back of the body. Beautiful. Feel the breath within you, sort of that rise and fall, but also that rooting, right? So we take that inhale, it runs up into our heart center, And then exhale, stay lifted, but also let yourself exhale out, lifting that chest. Find that inhale as we take that breath, it rises up to our heart center. And then exhale as it slowly releases down, but still staying long, staying lifted. Beautiful. Inhale. And that exhale. Feel the breath. Let it become long. That inhale, filling up slowly. And then exhale, slow and easy, calm release. Again, feel that inhale, filling you up. Heart center, shoulder blades, neck. And then exhale, calm as you easily release. Follow your breath. And even softly moving this pranayama, this breath practice into Ujjayi pranayama, that slight narrowing into the back of the throat, creating vibration, creating sound. Focusing our minds a little bit more. Calming our nervous system with that beautiful vibration. Just find that space. Inhales. And exhales. Just a few more rounds. Ujjayi pranayama, that vibration, that sound. Beautiful. One more breath. And bring these palms together at your heart center. And just feel as you push these palms together, the rootedness down into the sit bones, the reaching to the crown of the head. Feel that strength within you, but also tap into that sweet space inside you, where all that love is, where all that kindness is, and where that light is. Tap into that which you cannot see tonight. Bowing down into all of that. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale, lift your head. Exhale deeply out through the mouth. And inhale together for Om. Beautiful. Place the hands down onto the kneecaps. We're just going to take and make some small circles, starting small and then working a little bit bigger. One direction. Yeah, and as you begin, you might find yourself a little stiff, a little kind of resistant. And then notice if you can begin to soften into it, let go. Let the head roll at the back of the body, get that nice stretch. And like the circle's a little bit bigger. Beautiful. And then switch directions when you're ready, just heading the other way. Notice how that feels. Let the head begin to roll, let it go. Good. One more circle. And then bringing the hands down onto the earth in front of you. I often do this, just placing your hands there and just rocking side to side, and feel free to slowly walk out. No rush, just kind of gently opening up the hips, the lower back, letting the head go again. You can move side to side with it. You can roll the head. It's up to you. Stay with that Ujjayi pranayama. Stay connected to it. Beautiful. And then slowly tuck the chin, tuck the tail, and roll yourself up. Head lifts, shoulders melt down the back of the body. And we're going to switch these legs. So just sit back a little bit. See if you can just lift them and switch them. Yeah, sit bones come back down. Nice rocking side to side. And again, just place these hands onto the knees. Loosening up the hips each side. Notice how it feels when you switch. Just settle in. Let the head begin to release and roll. Maybe the chin lifts. One more time this direction. And then switch, heading the other way. Find that Ujjayi Pranayama. Stay with that breath as much as possible, just to get lost in it, going inward, again, to that which you cannot see. You're going to need that when you come into some of these balance poses later. Just really tapping into you. Next time you come around, place the hands onto the earth. Stay with that nice movement. Maybe you're rocking side to side if that feels right. Sit bones reaching behind. You might walk the hands out. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. One more breath here. And then again, tuck the chin, tuck the tail, lift the belly, and slowly sliding the hands back, tucking the chin as you roll yourself up. Heart opens at the top, shoulders melt down in the back of the body. We're going to take this right leg and we're going to reach it out to the side. Left foot comes to the inside. Toes turn up towards the sky. And then same thing, hands come down in front of you onto the earth and then walk out. So find that space. And then from here, you're going to walk the hands over that right leg. Get some length into the spine, belly drawing in, shoulders down, away from the ears. And then exhale as you melt back into it. Yeah, hands might walk out. That's all good. Let yourself release. Don't overdo the stretch. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more here. And breathing out. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take that right hand. Maybe you can take hold of that yogi toe lock if that feels okay to you, or hand can be a little bit down closer to the earth or the leg. We're going to draw the belly in, and we're going to take this left hand. First, bring it to your hip, and then begin to open up that chest, taking that gaze over that left shoulder. And then if it feels okay, again, take that left arm, reach it up to the sky, open up your heart. Inhale, push through the heel on that left leg, exhale. Inhale, beautiful, and that exhale. Now from here, we're going to release, we're going to take this left hand, we're going to bring it down onto the earth behind us. This right arm reaches up, and we're just going to lift up and open up the front of the body. Beautiful, one more breath there. And then slowly coming back down. Beautiful, take that right hand to that left knee. Lift your heart, little fancy here tonight. And then take your twist. Good, inhales and exhales, stay flexing through that right foot. One more breath, should feel good, tap into the goodness. Beautiful, and then slowly releasing, coming to the other side. Left leg comes out to the side. Right foot finds its way to the inner thigh. Shift the sit bones a little bit. Finding some length in the spine. Hands come down onto the earth. Just pause there. Notice how it feels. Let those toes be up towards the sky. And rock slightly side to side. Let the head go. And then slowly lift the belly in and up. Walk the hands over that left leg and shift again a little bit. Always creating and catching that space that's yours. Grow long on that inhale. And then exhale out on that exhale. Release on that exhale. And just pause here. Fingertips might walk out a little bit. Don't force early in the practice. Let the head go. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhales and exhales. Beautiful. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Love it. Lift the belly button in and up. We're just going to slowly slide back a little bit. That left hand, if it can, take a nice yogi toe lock onto that left toe. And then slowly lift the belly button in and up. We're going to take this right hand first, bring it to your waist. And slow, lift through that spine, open up that heart. Take that gaze over that right shoulder. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Feel that nice space. And then you can always take this top arm, reach it up to the sky, get some nice reach there. Open up a little bit more. Inhales. Exhales. Beautiful. One more breath. Exhale. And then from here, we're going to take this top arm. We're going to begin to bring it down behind us as you release that left hand. And then slowly, you're going to sweep that left arm up. Lift your heart open. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly coming back down. Take your time. Connect. And then bring that left hand to that right knee. Lift a little bit up. And then take this twist as you exhale. Opening up that heart. Should feel nice into the inside of that front leg, that left leg. One more breath. Beautiful. And then ever so slowly, we're going to release. And we're going to take these legs and we're going to bring them onto the earth in front of us, bending the knees and soles of the feet on the earth. Hands are going to come back behind you. And we're going to take this right leg. We're going to lift it in and lift the chest. And then from here, you're going to cross this right ankle over that left knee. And then just find that space here. There's a little bit of that pigeon pose. Let that right knee move away from your chest. Let the heart open. Inhale and exhale. You can always walk this left foot in a little bit more, sit a little bit taller, up to you. It doesn't need to be the deepest place, right? Early in our practice, just kind of awakening these legs and just rock them a little bit side to side now. Really nice. Good. Take your time. Good. Now, from here, we're going to take and keep this right ankle over the top of that left knee. And we're going to extend this left leg long. And we're going to sit nice and tall. And we're going to take these hands, bring them onto the knees. And you might have to shimmy around that ankle over that femur bone, right? And find that sweet spot. And then just lean forward, flex through the left foot. We don't have to go too deeply here. Early again in the practice. Let that right knee melt down. Hands can always come onto the earth if that feels right to you. So it's a little deeper than we did before, so that ankle over knee, you can't see it very well with these dark leggings on. Good. Try not to make this all about the space behind that knee, but a little bit more of the hip and up the spine, so the whole body. One more breath. Beautiful. And then slowly, we're going to roll up, taking the hands behind us. We're going to lift both knees up. Yeah, so we're kind of in this modified boat pose. Heart is open. Knees are drawing into the chest. Find that core. Lift the pelvic floor. Take your breath. Inhale. Focus. Exhale. Find a place of calm. Let the outside world go. Inhale. Exhale. We've got one more. Inhale. And that exhale. Beautiful. Bring these feet controlled down to the earth. Sit yourself up. First, take the hands behind the knees. Lengthen your spine. Draw your chest in. Maybe the hands wrap a little bit more deeply, finding the elbows, and just get that nice stretch into the back of the body. Let the head release. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Tuck the belly in. Slowly tuck the chin. Roll yourself up. And then same thing here. We're going to take that left leg, hands behind you. Left leg, we're going to lift it up. Open up the heart. Feel the muscles of the core. And then cross that left ankle over the right knee. And then kind of shimmy around, making it yours. That left knee kind of moving away from your chest. The heart lifting and opening. Take your breath. And if it feels right, you can always walk that foot in a little bit more, deepening the stretch. But again, let's not force it. Let's just slowly moving into this practice, opening up some of the areas we're going to use for our balances. So you might rock a little bit. Yeah, loosening up. Connecting. Beautiful. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, feels good. Tap into the goodness and the effort, of course. There's that there too. And then very slowly, from here, we're going to take this right leg. We're going to extend it long, sitting up. Shift that foot so it's kind of in a spot that's doable for you. Find that space. And then grow long again. And then fold over into this sort of half lotus. That foot a little bit more open. Take your breath. And again, try not to lock behind that right knee, but breathe in through the whole spine. Breathe into that hip. Hands might come down onto the earth. They might go further, wrapping around the foot, but again, take your time. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. One more breath. Draw the belly in slowly. We're going to roll up. Hands are going to come behind us again. We're going to draw that left leg in and now the right leg as well. Now see if you can sit a little bit higher. Maybe the hands come behind the knees. Focus here. Breathe. Play with it. Maybe the arms reach out to the side. That boat pose, find it for you. You can always extend the legs long. Notice how that feels. Keep it in a place that's right for you. Breathing for 2. And stay for the 1. Beautiful. From here, take and bring these feet down, controlled. And then wrap the arms behind you. Maybe you find those elbows. Take a nice inhale. Draw the chest towards the thighs. Exhale, slowly let the head go. Just breathe here, 3 breaths. Let that be a nice Ujjayi pranayama with that vibration, that narrowing into the throat, creating and keeping heat. 1 more breath. Beautiful. From here, as we release, we're going to move ourselves hands and knees. So as we move, knees underneath the hips, hands underneath those shoulders. We're going to take this right leg, reach it out behind us. Crown of head out in front, right? So nice length. And then from here, we're going to take this right leg and we're going to reach it out to the side. Ooh, then bring that foot down. Good. Slide it out just a little bit more. And then sit back a little bit. You can always let the toes come up, so whatever feels right. Or keep them down. 2 more breaths here. Inhales and exhales. Good. 1 more. Feel the practice. It's yours, right? Notice how this is in your body. Don't just lock yourself into this shape. Beautiful. Now come back up, controlled. See if you can lift that leg up. Woo! Send it back behind you. And then tuck this right knee behind the left. Open up the feet a little bit. And sit back towards that shoelace pose. So not coming into the full pose, just slowly walking. Massage those hips a little bit. Let that head go. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. 1 more breath here. And then slowly coming back up. Hands and knees. We're going to take that right leg, reach it out behind us, curl the toes under on that left foot, lift the belly, and lift 3-legged dog. Melt down into that left heel now. Flex through that right foot. Push out of the hands, create nice length into the whole back of the body. 1 more breath. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take and flow through, finding this nice plank here. See if you can hover that right leg, crown of head to heel. Inhale, and that exhale. 1 more. Nice inner thigh, core, crown of head strength. Beautiful. Now bring that right foot down. You can also bring both knees down or lower down all the way. Lifting your heart, peel it off the earth for that cobra. Ah, feels good, that nice back bend. And then exhale slowly back all the way to child's pose. Let the arms be long out in front. Let that heart melt as you kind of sit back slowly towards the heels. Head releases. Breathing in, breathing out. Spread the fingers. Beautiful. One more breath. And then slowly coming back up. Hands and knees, tabletop position. I'm just going to move my ankle. And then from here, we're going to take that left leg, reach it out behind us, crown of head to heel of foot energy. Find that space, open up the collarbones, and then slowly take this left leg. You're going to bring it out to the side. Breathing. Feel all of that energy, and then let that foot come down. Same thing, so you might have that whole foot onto the earth. You can always lift the toes up, whatever it is for you. And then just sit back a little bit. So the longer that reach, the more you sit back, the more you're going to feel where this goes in your body. Just take a few breaths here. Hands can walk out. Inhales and exhales. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. One more breath. Stay with that Ujjayi Pranayama. We're building heat. Beautiful. Come back up. Hands and knees. We're going to take this left leg and we're going to lift it. Find that core. And then reach that leg behind you again. And then tuck this leg behind that right. Yeah, so the knees are tightly crossed, feet open up, and then sit back. Yeah, feel the other side here. Hands can melt down to the earth, let the head go. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. Stay with it, stay with it. I'm just shifting. Good, one more breath. And then from here, coming up, tabletop, and as we do, we're going to take that left leg behind us. We're going to curl the right toes under. Hands a little bit more out in front. Lift the belly. Three-legged dog. Melt down into that right heel. Push out of the hands. Lift that leg. Take your breath. Let the head go. One more breath. Come through. Find that plank. Hover there. So adjust. Let that lifted leg be in line with the spine. One more breath. And then bring that left foot down. You're in that plank. Knees can always come down here. And then lower down all the way. Lift your chest. Peel it off the earth. Cobra. Maybe go a little bit higher here. Feel what's right for you. Shoulders away from the ears. And then very slowly slide all the way back to that child. But this time, actually make it a little higher, that puppy dog. Curl the toes under, and then sit back. Hips stay higher, heart really melts down onto this earth. Gaze can be out in front, or let the head release. Open up those shoulders, open up that heart center, hips higher. One more breath. Love it. Now, slowly come back up. Keep the toes curled. Shift the hands a little bit more in line with the shoulders. Downward facing dog. Inhales and exhales. Full downward dog. First one this evening. Feel that you're kind of cupping those hands, pushing from the pointer finger and the thumb, opening up, external rotation of the shoulders. Shoulder blades softly down the back of the body. One more breath. Exhale. Beautiful. From here, soften the knees, take the gaze forward, step or hop to the front of the mat. As you arrive, take that first half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, long spine, pause there. I really want you to feel tonight that energy from the legs, that waist being long, the belly drawing in. We're not cramping into the neck. The shoulders are moving away. Take a breath, inhale. And then slowly let yourself fold into it, melting into it. Big forward fold. Feel the breath there. And again. Beautiful. Soften the knees. And we're going to sit into our chair. Lift the belly. Find this first chair. Shift the feet so there's alignment, ankle and knee alignment. Breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Building some heat and out. Beautiful. Inhale. We're going to come all the way up. Open up that heart at the top. Palms together. Exhale down into your heart center. Beautiful. Revisiting that place inside you, right? That place that you cannot see. It's that place of kindness, of love. A place where the light is. Feel that inside of you. One more breath. Beautiful. And we come through some sun salutations. Take these arms, sweep up, opening up the heart. Dive forward, exhaling. Half lift, we grow along. First, we're going to step back, downward facing dog. Exhale as you arrive. Inhale, flow through, find that plank. And exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Half plank, chaturanga, or cobra upward dog. Feel that nice back bend. And then downward facing dog. Taking 3 breaths here, inhale. And exhale, stay with that nice vibrational breath. Inhale, push through the hands, down into the heels. One more, inhale, down into the heels, and then exhale. Soften the knees, take the gaze forward, step or hop. And lengthen out, get that extra length tonight. Mouth, forward fold. Inhale, come into your chair. Good. Exhale, sit into your chair. Inhale all the way out and up. Open up that heart. Palms together as we exhale. Moving again. Inhale, sweep up. Open up. Palms together. Exhale, dive forward. Half lift, we grow long. And you can step or hop back, finding your way to that plank. Lowering down halfway or all the way. Make it yours. Upward dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Settling in with that exhale. 3 breaths here. Letting that spine lengthen, sit bones spread, heels melt. Inhale, push through the fingertips, through the thumbs. Exhale down into the heels. One more breath. And that exhale. Beautiful. Bend the knees, take the gaze forward. And again, step or hop. Lengthen as you arrive. Find that nice length in the spine. Exhale as you release. Inhale, sit into your chair. Find that space. Sit low as you exhale. Inhale all the way out and up. Open up that heart. Palms together on that exhale. Beautiful. From here, take another inhale, sweep up. Palms together, soften the knees as you exhale through your center line. Half lift, we grow long. And then stepping that right foot back. Hands can slide under those shoulders. You're in that lunge. Take a breath. Inhale. And that exhale. Take another breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that right knee down. From here, sweep the arms out in front and all the way up. Exhale as you arrive. Nice Anjaneyasana. Find it for you. Open up the heart. Relax that neck. One more breath. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to take this right hand to the outside of that left knee, kind of cupping that knee. And this left hand is going to begin to reach behind you. Draw the belly in, lengthen the spine, and just take and find this for you. Kind of drawing that hand into the outer knee, finding that extra bit of twist. One more breath. And then slowly, we're gonna bring this left hand down to the outside of that left foot. Right hand down, lift up. And from here, step forward, but lift that right leg. Hands come down onto the earth, coming into this standing split. Just take your time here, explore it. Maybe move that right knee, bending it a little bit. You might walk the hands back slightly. One more breath. Beautiful. And then step this right foot forward. Half lift. Exhale and release. From here, find that left foot. We're going to step it back, coming right to the other side. Find that nice lunge here. Find the exhale. Inhale. And left knee comes down on that exhale. From here, sweep the arms out and up, reaching nice and long. Exhale into it. Find that space. Connect to yourself. Focus your gaze. Open your heart. And then slow, that left hand comes to the outside of that right knee, and that right hand begins to reach behind you. Take your time here. Let the shoulders melt, let the belly button draw in, crown of head reaching. Good, take another breath. Keep finding that twist. One more breath. Love it. Now, from here, that back hand begins to sweep up, down. Hands either side of that right foot. Lift that left knee. And then slowly, we're going to walk the hands out, stepping up, finding that standing split. So make it yours. Letting that chest reach into that right leg, kind of drawing it in. You can always take that hand, helping it. You might bend that left knee, whatever feels right here to just make it a little more connected for you. And then slowly, we're going to take that left foot, step it forward. Beautiful, half lift. Melt and release, Uttanasana. Root to rise here, leaving out the chair, coming all the way out and up. Palms together at the top and hands to your heart center. Beautiful. From here, take a nice inhale, sweep up, open up. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Half lift, we grow long. Plant the hands, step or hop back, lowering down through your flow, making it yours, upward dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Settling in for those 3 breaths, just allowing yourself that time to settle. And again. Beautiful, one more breath. Let that right leg lift out behind you. And then from here, step it through between the hands. And from here, we're going to take a nice long spine focus. Find that energy from that back foot. Reach the arms out in front, coming up, high lunge, crescent lunge. And exhale into it. Feel the breath, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, one more breath like this. And that exhale. Nice and slow, left hand comes to the outside of that left knee, just kind of cupping it. And take your time, right arm reaches behind, belly draws in. Watch the eyes move slowly. This is that focus here. Breathing in, breathing out. One more breath. Beautiful. Now slow and controlled. Sweep the arms back up to the sky. Get that nice big reach. And then from here, we're going to slow. Lengthen out that front leg. Reaching long. Yeah, feel that energy. Feel the pelvic floor lifting. And then slowly begin to fold over it. Take your time. This is balance. Slow, slow, slow. Hands come down. Take a nice inhale, find some length. And then exhale, sit back into that back heel, and you might lift those right toes a little bit. Breathing here, a little bit of movement if you like. And just pause into that whole body. Pause into this whole moment right here. It's all we have. One more breath. Inhale. And then exhale. And again. Feels good. And then exhale. From here, we're going to slowly bend that front knee, walk the hands back out, and again, find that standing split. So pushing out of that right foot, lifting the left leg, dropping down in. And same thing, maybe that right hand wraps around the back of that right leg, that ankle. You can always play with the balance here. Good. I like to make a little pyramid with my fingers. Good. Whatever's right for you. Now, from here, very slowly, you're going to bend that right knee. Let that left foot come back down. Low lunge. Good. Find that breath. Inhale. And that exhale. From here, take a nice inhale. And then step back to your plank as you exhale. Find a breath. And then lower as you like, halfway or all the way. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Resettle for 2 more breaths. Reaching through the hands, through the shoulders, spreading the sit bones as you melt into the heels. 1 more breath. Love it. Take that left leg, reach it out behind, pause for a moment. Take a nice inhale, and then step this left foot forward between the hands. Pausing here. Find that back foot to crown of head energy. Slow and controlled. Sweep the arms up. Take your time here. High lunge. Watch the balance. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. There it is. Inhale. And that exhale. Take this right hand. We're going to reach it to the outside of that left knee. Really feel that you're lifting through that waist as you slow. Take this left arm behind you. Relax into it. Use the core, use that length to help you. 1 more breath. Love it. Now slow. We're going to sweep these arms. Take your time back up to the sky. Now here's that kind of tricky pose that you think is so easy. Push out of that left leg so you get that length. That back heel is kind of lifting up. Lots of inner thigh. Good. Now here, we're going to begin to fold over that left leg. Take your time. Energy from that back foot. Good. I hope I don't fall on live television. Take a nice inhale, grow long. And then as you exhale, you're going to sit back into that right heel. You might lift the left toes. Take a breath there. And again, big poses. So really connect yourself to your practice. You can always release those front toes, release a little bit more. Right into this present moment. 1 more breath here. Beautiful. And then bending that left knee. Here we go again. Walking forward, lifting into that standing split. Notice how it feels. Take your time. Walking your torso in towards your leg. You can always take that left hand, wrap it around that ankle. 1 more breath. Now slow on the release, hands come down, right foot steps back, you're in that lunge. Take a breath here, inhale. Plant the hands, step back, plank, exhale. Inhale, find that length. And lower down as you like, halfway, all the way. Upward dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Lengthen. Breathe. Good. Take a few breaths here. And then we're going to meet into that child. Inhales and exhales. One more breath. And slow and controlled, bring the knees down. Let the knees open wide if you like and settle into that child. We have a little bit more, so just take your breath there. Pause into this, right? This is your practice. There's no wrong, there's no right, there's no doing it badly. It's just dropping in, feeling the sensations that arise, especially from the challenging balance poses. Trying to not relax, not react, trying to relax, and just be a part of it, right? One more breath. Beautiful. Come back up. Tabletop position. Last little bit. Good. And then downward facing dog. Push through the hands, through the shoulders, down into the heels. Take a nice breath here. Inhale. Out through the mouth with the exhale. Beautiful. Bend the knees. Take the gaze forward. Step or hop. Find that nice extra length here. And then melt and release. Beautiful. Pause. Hands can come behind the legs. And just draw yourself in a little bit more. Good. Slide the hands to the shins. Half lift. Grow long. Melt Uttanasana. Root to rise. Inhale all the way out and out. Opening up to the sky. Palms together into your heart center. Now here we go. Little bit of challenges here, and you may take yourself and find yourself near a wall if you want to bring your hands, one hand onto the wall. But to start, we're just going to draw this right knee into your chest, giving it a hug. Actually, I need to get too much cushion for balance. Draw this right knee in and give it a nice hug. Stand nice and tall here. So really connect to that bottom foot, but also reaching out of the legs. Good. Now, from here, we're going to take this right hand, and we're going to find those yogi toe lock, that yogi toe lock. Sit a little bit taller, lengthen, and then ever so slowly, left hand to the hip, and then begin, slow it down. Extend that right leg long. Now, it doesn't need to be straight. Look at mine. It's not straight. I just want to find length into the spine, focus of my gaze. Now, slow. We're going to take this leg, and we're going to open it out to the side. Remember that shape we did earlier? Don't overdo. It's balance. Beautiful. Breathing. Good. Now, slowly bring this leg back. I almost fell over. And then cross this ankle over that left knee and sit into it. Take your time. Find that space. Beautiful. Hands can be on the knee, on the ankle, or you can always bring the hands down to the earth, or I should have had my blocks a little bit closer. Hands onto the block. Yeah, it should feel good. A little deeper. Just connect to it. If you have a practice and you want to fly into it, you can do that. Hands down. Let that shin come on to the back of the arms. Not for me. Good. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Big stretch. Good. Now slowly we're coming back up. So as we do, hands come back to that ankle, to that knee. Slowly we come back up, lifting that knee into your chest. Give it a hug. You've got this. Beautiful. Now from here, bring that foot down to the earth and just stand. Find your Tadasana. Find that breath. Relaxing into your practice. And then coming to the other side. Standing nice and tall. Taking this left leg, we're just slow, gonna lift it up. Wrap the hands around it, just get that nice energy. Heart is open. Flex the foot a little bit. Good. Now we're going to take these left pointer finger, middle finger, wrap it around. Nice thing the wall is there. Those big toes. Focus the gaze. Hand comes to your right hip. Focus. And slowly extend that left leg long. Take your time. Breathing in, breathing out. And then slow, very slowly, let that leg open out to the side. And then slowly, this is the hard part, bringing it back as you move. Left ankle comes over that left knee. Sit into it. So challenging. Hands come to the knees, sit back. Beautiful. If you fall out of it, just revisit it. Don't judge yourself. Don't go into that negative mind. One more breath. Beautiful. And then you might bring the hands down to the block. The block has all different levels. This is my tight hip, so I'm going to bring it a little higher. Nice stretch, feels good. One more breath. Actually, two more breaths. Nice, slow and controlled. Belly draws in as we begin to bring this back up. Hands to maybe the knee, the ankle. Slowly begin to lift yourself up, taking the challenges of the balance. Leg draws back in. Heart opens. And then let that foot slowly come down to the earth and stand there in your Tadasana. Inhales and exhales. One more breath. Nice. And then slow. Bring your hands to your heart center as we bring this down. Feel the goodness of your practice. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Open it up. And exhale. Fold forward. Uttanasana. Half lift as we grow nice and long. And you might step or hop back through a flow, up to you. Lowering halfway or all the way. Lifting upward dog or cobra. And getting back, downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Two more breaths here, just allowing yourself to really feel the space, the efforts of your practice. Now this downward dog probably feels pretty sweet. One more breath. Beautiful. Bring the knees controlled slowly down to the earth. Good. And from here, we're going to wrap these legs around, coming to our seat. Letting the soles of the feet come together. Sitting nice and tall here. That Baddha Konasana. So just rock the sit bones a little bit. Good. Take a nice breath. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. Beautiful. From here, take another breath. Inhale. Lengthen and fold forward. Hands might wrap around the toes. You might find a yogi toe lock, whatever it is for you. Let the elbows melt down. Let yourself go. Just take a few more breaths. Notice maybe you can just release a little bit more. One more breath. And then again, slowly tuck the chin, lift the belly. Slide yourself up. Bring the knees together. And we're going to make our way down onto our mat. So you can reach the arms out in front if you like, or just bring yourself right down. Tuck the chin, tuck the navel in, rolling down. Take your time. As you arrive, draw the knees into your chest, let the head release. Nice massage of that back. Slide the feet down onto the earth and just peel yourself off into that bridge pose, opening up the front of the body. And you might just shift a little bit side to side, just keeping this last bit of our practice really kind of easy going. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale. And then slowly lower down on that exhale. And then from here, drawing the knees in. And we're going to take a twist. So you can take the knees over to the right or the left, up to you. Drawing them over. Let that opposite arm open up. Breathing into the whole outer edge of your body. Feeling that beautiful space. Inhales and exhales. Breathing in, breathing out. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And then slow, bringing these knees back through to center. Taking them over to the other side. Take your time. Let that right arm open out to a T. Let that heart expand. Breathing in, breathing out here. Take your time. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Slow, bring these knees back into your heart center. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Massage your lower back. Slide the soles of the feet down onto the earth. Rock the knees gently side to side. Beautiful. And then let these legs move long, maybe opening them wide to the edges of your mat. Letting the knees, letting the hips, letting the openness come into the whole of your body. Take a breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And just let your body go. Let your body release. Just be. Just being in this present moment, right here, right now. With your practice, with your body, with this earth. Two more nice, even breaths here. And you can stay there in that beautiful Shavasana. Nobody can see you, remember, so just do what's right for you. Or you might come and roll yourself over onto your side into that fetal position and just wrap yourself up into that beautiful practice, that strength, that ease. And then slowly begin to lift yourself up, finding your seat. Love it. And as you find your seat, just notice how you feel, right? That was a big practice, challenging of the balance of the mental spirit. mental mind. But you made it. Beautiful. Bring your hands together at your heart center and just bow in. Bow into that space again inside you, that space that you cannot see, right? That space inside of kindness, of love, of peace. A place where the light is, right? Follow that light. It's always there. Take a nice inhale as you lift your head. Exhale out through the mouth. And inhale together for Om. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the challenges. And remember, you can watch me as well. These are all challenging poses for me as well. So just knowing that we're all moving together to stay balanced and open and peaceful and calm, right? And follow that light, right? So every day just moving into the light, all that goodness that sometimes gets clouded along the way of life, right? So peace to you. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you, yogis.